point, okay? What you need in order for your pioneering and your stewardship to enter. The third, I would say the third aspect, or the third point, is that risk is a part of faithful stewardship. Okay, there's no such thing as pioneering without taking risk. Right now, as it stands, there are things that I've been building. In fact, I've been building over the last 10 to 11 years. And so part of that building, many times I've had to take a lot of risk. Some of those risks have been financial. Some risks have worked for me. Some risks worked against me, but it's all a part of the pioneering and stewardship process. And I can tell you right now, I don't regret none of those decisions, because even if I failed, my perspective of failure is success turned inside out. Okay, if you have failed, you're just one step away from being successful. Failure for me is showing you how not to do it. So when you feel like you have failed, all you have to do is just look, okay, that is not the way I should have done it. And you go back to the drawing board. I believe it's in the words of Thomas Edison, the one who created the light bulb. He spoke about the fact that because 999 times it didn't work. And he said that I don't see those 999 times as failure. The 999 times, I just learned how not to do it. And so the 999 times where it didn't work, it just showed me how to do it a better way. And so for many of you, you got to stop waiting on the sidelines and waiting for conditions to be perfect. Some of you right now, God is telling you to do certain things. He's telling you to step out. He's telling you to start the business. He's telling you to launch the ministry. But you're looking at all the conditions. You're looking at all the people that are not for you. You're looking at all the people that don't like you. You're like, God, the support is just not there. I don't have the backing. I don't have, well-known generals saying my name. So I'm just letting you into some of my conversations. I was like, God, these things you're telling me to do, I just don't feel like I have the backing. I look at where I come from, familiarly, like, in terms of my bloodline. And I'm just like, well, God, no one's ever done this before. But I've had to learn is that as I obey the Lord, as I step out, as I've taken the risk, I have seen God send other people. I can tell you that from the month of April, though I was really poorly, that's why I wasn't showing my face for most of April. Though I was really sick, there were things that I was able to do, small things. But I noticed that every instruction that God gave me, there was someone who he raised up to confirm the vision, or he raised them up to help me. There are at least 2 to 3 different things last month that God said, do it now. And as I did it, the Lord would say, I want you to call this person. As soon as I called them, every one of them said the same thing. God put you on my heart. God told me this about you a couple of days ago. So me calling them, it was no surprise that I called them, because God had already set them up. I want to encourage and I want to declare and empower many of you who are watching this and who will watch the replay. There are many of you that God has given you a word. He has given you a prophetic instruction. Can I just say that everything that you will need in order for the success of that thing to happen, okay? There are people that God has already raised up to help you. There are destiny helpers that are waiting to meet you at the intersection of your obedience.